slow down. Our fast-paced lives are killing us. Who even created this pace of our lives? Do you notice yourself feeling overwhelmed, tired, stressed out, depleted? Think about that. Hi, I'm Leanne, and welcome to my channel. I Say This With Love 33. Thank you for returning, and if this is your first time here, please listen, see if anything resonates with you. Give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you like it. This is a channel that I have created of my raw, true wisdom that I have attained throughout my life, and I'm here to spread love and light out into the world. And I wanted to talk about this today because, wow, in our lives, everybody I know, everybody that I have ever known, and everybody I come across with is always in a rush, always in a hurry. I was in this space a few years back. Go, 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 go. There's not enough hours in the day. There's not enough days in the week. There's not enough weeks in the year. Days just go by like that. Like time is just like nothing anymore because we're so busy. We fill every minute of every day. And then we wonder why we can't sleep, why we aren't healthy, why we don't feel good, why our relationships are suffering. Well, this is a tough one to think about. This is a tough one to feel into. And this is a place where you can really stop and think about where in your life can you make some changes? Where can you possibly cut some things out of your schedule that aren't priority? If you notice yourself throughout your day from the second you wake up and you're not feeling refreshed, you're not feeling excited about your day, your first thoughts are like, oh my God, I have this and this and this and this and this and this on my schedule, and I got to look at my phone, and I got to do my emails, and I got to get to work, and I got to do the kids, and I got to go to the doctor, and I got to walk the animals, and I got to schedule meetings, and I got to make lunches, and I got to make dinners, and I got to go to the grocery store, and I got to go get my nails done, and I got to do this and this and this and that and that and that for me and for everybody else. And that's just the start of your day. How does that set your body, your mind, your soul up for the next 24 hours? I'm going to say this with love. It's not. It's depleted. It's anxious. It's robotic. It's numb. It is in a space of just going because that's all you know. That's all you've been taught. That's all you've lived. So I'd like to offer you to think about your life. Think about the minute you wake up. What are your first thoughts? What are your first feelings? What do you do when you wake up? Do you immediately pick up your phone and start going through all the things that you need to take care of? Or do you allow yourself some time to maybe meditate? Maybe have some quiet time to yourself, sitting and thinking about things that are important to you. Do you have a quiet cup of coffee or tea? Maybe outside and enjoy nature. Whichever one it is, and it's okay. And remember that everything is okay. Everything happens the way that it's supposed to happen when it's supposed to happen. And I understand this busy, fast-paced lives that we lead, and it's all part of our journey. And I'll share with you on my journey. For the first 54 years of my life, I was that person, that fast-paced, let's go, let's go. We'll sleep when we die. There's no rest for the weary. Let's go, go, go. Every minute of every day is filled. There's husbands and kids and houses and things that need to be attended to, and business and sports and pets and all the things. And I can be honest about this, like I was living it, I was getting through my days, I was surviving it, but I wasn't loving it. And now that I can look back, since I've done some healing, and I can look back at that time of my life on that specific journey and think, wow, I really was avoiding many things by keeping myself busy for so many years, so many hours of the day, not allowing myself to sit in silence, not even being able to sit with myself in stillness because I wasn't comfortable in quietness and stillness with myself. I had to have some like chatter going on. I had to have the music on, or somebody next to me, or the TV on, or something. Let's go to the store. Let's go here. Let's go there. Why are we going there? Well, I don't know, but let's just go. Like, because I couldn't stand to just like sit in stillness, because it was probably too painful. And unbeknownst to me, because it was down in the subconscious, things that needed to be healed were probably trying to come up, but I wouldn't allow it. So I would like to offer to you to stop and think about that. Think about yourself and be honest. It's only you and yourself. What are you possibly afraid to feel? Why do you keep yourself so busy every minute of every day? I wrote down a few things and I wanted to share them with you. Number one, where are we running to? In our fast-paced, busy lives, where are we running to? What's the hurry? What's the rush? Are we afraid we're going to miss something? Do we have FOMO? Are we afraid we're going to be late? What is it? And if you think about, okay, so like in 100 years from now, what is it going to matter how fast I hurried? What's going to be the detriment to my life and the world if I was to slow down and maybe cut some things out of my schedule? Maybe take some time for me. Maybe take some quiet time and cut some stuff out of my schedule to spend quality, present family time. How is that going to affect the world in 100 years from now? I'll tell you, if you were to cut back and cut out and be present and enjoy your life instead of hurrying through it, it's going to trickle down that genealogy line into the next generation, and they're going to feel it. Because we're all going through like the generational trauma and why we do things. It's because they did it and they did it and they did it, and it's just handed down. But we can hand down a new generation of, let's slow down. Let's not lead such a fast-paced life. Let's get back to nature. Let's get back to oneness with ourselves. How can you allow yourself time to be still? Can you? Can you get out of work a little bit earlier? Are you miserable in your job? Do you hate going to work? Are you unsatisfied? Do you have like a stress about like, I hate my job, but I have to go here because I need the money? Sit and think about that. Feel into that. Are you ready to make a change? Does that scare the shit out of you? Like, oh God, I could never. I've been there. But remember, you are the creator of your life. And if your job, your career is not bringing you peace, joy, love, contentment, fulfillment, if you're not using your creativity, think about it. Feel into that. What are the consequences of hurry? Let's go through them. Burnout, exhaustion, stress, anxiety, anger, detachment, illness, disease, fear, guilt, shame, lack, feeling less than. Those are all low vibrational energies. What would happen if you shifted or cut back on your pace in your life? How do you think you would feel? Have you ever tried it? Perhaps give yourself some time to think about, okay, if I cut this out of my schedule or that, or I cut back the amount of hours I work, or I cut back of like saying yes to everybody so I can please everybody, but I don't really want to, and then that takes time out of my day. If I was to put up some boundaries and say no, and it's okay to say no, if I was to cut back on the hours that I spend with work, how would that affect me? How would I feel? And allow yourself to feel into that. I'll tell you how you feel. You're going to feel lighter and you're going to feel better. And when you feel that way and you can take time to be present in the moment, even if it's just with yourself, to sit in stillness and be present with yourself and feel into your body and listen to your body and to your soul that is always speaking to us, but we always push it away or we don't listen because our mind knows better than our heart. See how you would feel with that. And if you have a family and kids, and yes, life is busy and hectic, I understand that. Been there, done that. But I also know through experience and wisdom, there's always something that can be tweaked. There's always something that could be cut out or cut back. There's always something that we can make a little bit of a change to that can bring a little bit more peace and time and contentment and less stress out of your day. Perhaps instead of sitting on your phone during downtime, like, I don't want to say this, but this is a reality of people's worlds. I witness it every day. Instead of sitting at a stoplight waiting for it to change and you're scrolling on your phone and getting all this information and looking at your emails and texting and making phone calls, just put your phone down, put it aside, and be present in your car. Be present in the moment that you are in without electronics. Be present in the moment that you are in without any distractions while you're driving. Whether you're maybe, say, taking a bath or going to the restroom, leave your phone out. Stop. Take time to just breathe. Breathe. If you don't do anything else, just breathe. Focus on your breath. How often do we focus on our breath because we're in such a hurry all day, every day? Probably not much. Maybe when you're running or working out or you're ripping the kids across the field. Hurry, let's go. We got to go to church. We got to go here. We got to take pictures. Hurry, 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 hurry. And everybody's like all stressed out and breathing hard. And our nervous system is all like, ah. Maybe you might focus on your breath then, or when you have that big heart attack, or you get an illness or a disease or some kind of horrific life-altering change, then you might stop. But it usually takes something huge, life-altering, devastating to wake us up. And so I want to bring some love and light to you guys because I've lived through this experience of my life-shaking and shattering event that took place, and to finally learn how to slow down, to be present, to breathe. It was a lot. It's taken a long time to heal and peel those layers and figure out, oh, yeah, that's right. I can slow down. I can cut things out. I can have boundaries. I can make changes in my life and be okay. But I can also choose to stay there if I want and continue on this path. And if my body's trying to communicate with me and say, hey, I'm tired, I'm stressed out, I don't eat healthy, I don't get enough rest, you don't give me any attention, you don't exercise me, you just go to work and sit at a desk all day, and then you come home and sit on the couch all day, all night. Like, listen to your body. And because our body's always talking and communicating with us, and our soul and our gut begin to listen to that and take breaths and learn how to maybe slow down. Perhaps you can go into meditation. I have videos on meditation and you can meditate, and that will bring you to a place to sit in stillness and breathe. And even if you say, no, I can't do that, I can't stop hurrying, I have too many things in my life and in my day, I have to go, go, go. There's not enough time. I'm a mom and a career woman, and I do this and I do that, and I take care of everybody and all the things. Well, remember, one day it's going to come back to get you. So I would like to be able to help you to help yourself and learn how to feel into your body and your soul and your mind to make a positive change before something huge happens, because something huge will happen. And I do say this with love, and this might be hard to hear, and you might be like, what the hell is that lady talking about? I don't have time for this shit. But let me tell you, stop, listen, feel into it, allow yourself some grace, slow it down, give yourself some me time perhaps. fill your cup so that you can fill others, and learn how to slow your pace down. And if you are in a family unit or a community and you kind of are like the glue that holds everybody together and sets the pace for everybody else, like I was there, that was me. If you are able to make changes within you, within your schedule, within the dynamic of your atmosphere, that's going to trickle out to everybody else. And like that wave, that ripple effect will go to everybody else and they will follow your lead. So if you're sitting here thinking, no, I can't do that, I'm too busy, we have too much to do, blah, blah, blah. Remember that trickle effect, that wave. You set the tone, you set the pace. You say, we're slowing down, we're cutting something out, this or that, we're gonna make some changes to our schedule, we're gonna be present with each other, we're gonna spend quality time together, we're gonna put our phones down or away in another room and come back to a unit of like love and connection. We've lost connection in our human race, even within our families. You go to a restaurant and you see a family sitting at a table and they're all like this. Nobody's talking, nobody's connecting. Everybody's just like disassociated on their phones, like boop, 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 boop. It's so sad to see. It's so sad. So be that change. Be the person that says, nope, no more. We need to make a change because this isn't feeling good and it's not healthy and it's not evolving me or our unit, our family unit, whatever it is to you. I'm not sure. And remember, like all the answers, everything you need to make these changes is all within you already. Your God, source, universe, whatever you believe in, has given you the tools inside that are already there. We do not need to look outward for external sources to bring us contentment, validation, self-worth, everything. Like everything we as humans do to bring external things into our internal self to try to make us happier, fulfilled, content, complete, whatever it might be, those are just a temporary source. It's not a lifelong, long-lasting tool. It's going to dissolve, it's going to fall, it's going to crumble. It's false. It's not truth. So I would like to offer the light to come back into yourself. Listen to yourself, honor yourself, set your pace, slow down. Ask yourself, what am I in such a hurry for? When you find yourself hurrying and scurrying and road rage and angry on the freeway and everybody gets in your way and there's too many red lights and the donut shop was taking too long to get to work and Starbucks line was too long and everything's going wrong and I'm so irritated at everybody and everything and your body's like this and your nervous system is like this. Notice it. Stop. Take a deep breath and exhale it and ask yourself, what am I doing? What is the hurry? So what would happen if I was 3 or 5 minutes late? And now I'm not a person that likes lateness. That is one of my pet peeves in life. I do not appreciate late people and I do not appreciate it. I always am early everywhere I go. So I'm not saying it's okay to be late because to me that's not respectful and mindful of everybody else and their timing. But I'm saying to you personally, maybe leave like 5-10 minutes earlier. Give yourself the okay, so like what would it hurt if I was a little bit late, or if I said, you know what, I'm not going to be able to make it today. Like what if you made a change, what would happen? Would the world come to an end? I don't know. Would you feel a little bit of guilt, fear, and shame? Probably. But when you continue to do that and make changes to honor you and what's the best for you and to slow your life down, to appreciate every minute of every day, to perhaps be able to sit and listen to the breeze or the ocean, the waves crashing wherever you are. Be outside in nature. Take time to like be out with sun and the flowers and the trees and the grass and all the beautiful things God has put on this earth for us to enjoy. Are you too busy to enjoy that? Stop and feel that. Tell yourself, oh my gosh, like, yeah, I don't have time to stop and smell the roses, as they used to say, but you can create the time And when you do that, you'll find a little bit of lightness, a little more peace, and it'll start to ooze out into other spaces of your life. So I wanted to read a poem because today, the day that I am filming this, is March 5th, 2026. And today is a special day for me because it was my maternal grandmother's birthday. She has passed. She would have been 103 today. But I got an unexpected text from my sister this morning. And right when I was going to text her and say, happy birthday to Nanny, our grandma, she sent me one first and she said, happy birthday to Nanny. I'm like, oh my God, I literally was just going to say the same thing to you. And then she sent me a poem that my grandma had written to her back in 1982. Now, I was the second child and I never felt the love from my grandma that I wanted from a grandma. There was always a lack of like love for me, I felt, as compared to my sister. My sister was the oldest and the firstborn grandchild, and I felt that my grandma loved her more. So she wrote this poem to my sister, and it just like hit me. I was crying this morning. It just like, it's so deep and it's so beautiful because, as you know, I've been on this journey for the last 4 years of healing with an awakening and these humongous life-changing events in my life. And who I always thought my grandma was and how she showed me love or lack of, and how I am a grandma now and how I feel things with my granddaughter and son. Like, dang, we are all one and we are all the same. And this poem, and I had it made into a photo so I can keep it and frame it, but I want to read it to you. So it's called Poems by Maxine McKenzie from 1982. I was in high school back then. Oh, okay. Who is this new person who lives with me? When I look in the mirror, who do I see? No stranger there, same old features, same old hair. But somehow I feel I should have a different name, for I really don't feel the same. It must be someone new within, for everything in there has changed. A happiness and peace that brings tears to my eyes, a feeling of love that I don't want to disguise. No hidden emotions anymore, except on anger, I close the door. I have discovered the God in me, so this new person loves life and is so grateful to, at last, to be free. Each day brings a challenge and a new experience, I know, and I bless each one, for with each one I grow. So I welcome this new person, and now I know she's really not new. She has always been there, only I just wasn't aware. Like, okay, if this hasn't been my life in the last 4 years, I don't know what. Like, that is a beautiful message. And to finally understand and realize, like, me and my grandma are the same. Like, it's just beautiful. And ultimately, like, all us humans are all the same, just going through day by day on this earth, trudging through life, learning lessons, or perhaps not learning lessons. But I find that beautiful, and I wanted to share that with you guys. So I thank you for being here today. I offer you the awareness to look at yourself, look at your life, slow down, breathe, be present, honor you, your body, your mind, and your soul. I say this with love, 33. Namaste.